Yes. Okay, so I wanted to show you people something. Oh damn. I'll do it later. I'll show you two things actually. The first thing I want to show you flew away. I actually could give you a physical representation of the difference between a city pigeon and a suburban pigeon. The difference between a city pigeon and a suburban pigeon is that a city pigeon basically taunts you and challenges you to kick it. It'll literally walk across your foot and flip you off. It has a wing, but it still manages to flip you off. And a suburban pigeon, it like kind of thinks that you're coming in its general direction, even if you're like walking the opposite, and it takes off screaming for the hills. It's really scary. But what I wanted to show you was this. You guys ready for this? Hold on to your hats. Turbo Ride Simulation Theater, as compared to the real theater that we all see when we go and sit in front of the huge screen. That stuff is not real. But this lets you know that it's not real, so that you're not misled into thinking that somehow you went from Pier 39 to a log flume at Great America. It's good that they put up that little catch there. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I've got about an hour and a half to kill here, but here's a little hint for you people out there. Putting together some sort of gathering or community get-together, naming a section of the city, not a good start. If you say, like, meet me on the corner of 1st and 2nd Street, good stuff. When you say, meet me on Pier 39, where the fuck on Pier 39 am I supposed to meet you? Pier 39 is not a 2-inch square. It's a strip of fucking crap, and there are people everywhere. I don't know who the hell I'm supposed to be looking for. So, kids, and I steal that line because you know there are other people much more grandiose than I that use it. If you're going to have a group of people get together for some retarded reason, assume that they're stupid and just detail for them in minute specifics, very, very small specifics for those of you that don't know what minute means. Where? Thank you. If you're the kind of person that likes to people watch, major cities are the place to go. There are people in major cities, and watching them is easy because there's a lot of locations and platforms you can sit on and stare blindly at them. Wear a pair of sunglasses so they don't know that you're looking at them directly. It just sort of looks like you're looking in their general direction. They don't get nervous and you can observe them in their natural habitat. We're still on the pier. And boy oh boy, have I got stories to tell you. Let me tell you that just by being here alone, being in this location, just for the few minutes that I've been here, I've had wacky adventures. I've met people you'd never expect to meet. I mean, they just like walk up to you, introduce themselves, and then start telling their life story. You've got stuff that you can tell your grandkids about. Granted, your grandkids will spit on you and walk away because it's boring as fuck and grandpa's crazy, but still it's stuff you can tell your grandkids about. I'm not kidding. Your grandkids will spit on you. I'm not joking. That's how boring it is right now. You're probably asking yourself, if you're still watching this piece of crap, what the hell are you doing in San Francisco? Nobody's going to be there. This was all a conspiracy put together by certain YouTube representatives to make me look stupid. And I say to them, ha! I've already beaten you to that. I look stupid on my own. So they have a shop here on the pier called Kooky Hats. Kooky! An actual hat store that's called Kooky Hats. It may not be kooky hats. It may just be a wacky word that's almost like kooky, a zany, nutty, sort of off-the-cuff kind of word that represents that their hats are unique. Except they're not. They're really not. You got baseball caps. You've got beanies. They've got Alcatraz beanies. Alcatraz collector's items. Alcatraz mugs. Alcatraz, probably, you know, athletic supporters if you look for them. I know that I would want an Alcatraz athletic supporter because I want something that says The Rock in my crotch. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Check it out. The sock market. Oh, those San Francisco people with their punny commercials and conversation and advertisements. Get it? The sock market? The sock market? Because you couldn't go to Kmart. No, you'd have to come here and spend an extra $10 because you're on Pier 39 to get socks. I don't get it. I guess if you have an extra $10, why not go to Pier 39? Or put it in the bank. There it is. Crazy Caps. That was the kooky hats, or whatever the hell it was supposed to be called. Crazy Caps. And believe me, those hats, not really crazy. Really, they're awkward. I'd say they're socially inept caps. They're not crazy. They're just misunderstood. I'm going to look back on today and shake my head in shame, aren't I? I think I am. Just wanted to say that I have to make a correction to a previous statement I made. I now understand why it wasn't announced where to meet. What better way to get people to gather together like a flock of followers than to have them only realize where they're supposed to be at the last minute and rush towards it like a mad lemming? If you don't tell anybody where they're supposed to be, then they won't know, and then they'll see people they recognize and then run screaming towards the group.
YouTube meet?
Yes.
That's one?
Yes.
Gotcha. So what's your main objective for being here?
Observing.
Yeah?
Observing. That's the idea. Do you have any idea where people... There's a person who's
there's a group of people with camcorders out near the front of Pier 39, which is where we're at.
Yes.
And, but other than that, as far as the core group of people, I don't think they show up until actually 12. I think there's going to be fewer people here.
Yes.
Than people expect. I think people expect it to be like the YouTube founders and the Google founders, and it to be this huge like media event. The problem with it is to actually get people out here. It takes a lot of marketing.
Yes.
There wasn't really marketing. All that was done was like the head YouTube celebrities were like, hey, I'm gonna go here, and then there were the video responses. So I think there are communities of people that like, hey, I'm gonna go. Why don't we meet each other there? And I think that there's a couple of groups out in the front.
Thank God.
What do you expect? Like, what's your
get us both in the camera.
Community?
I'm actually here for the purpose of meeting the community and seeing if these people are real. You know,
we're real.
Well,
we're real.
I understand there are people that are real that are on the community. I mean, but like the people that are on camera, they tend to be larger than life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I want to see if they're as large as they are in life as they are.
Is there any one of the larger than life egos that you wish to meet?
No.
In particular, no.
I am going to meet them all, considering I'm going to do an interview for Wingspan's radio for them.
Okay.
So they all know that I'm here. That they know me by name.
Well, I'll let you get back to your commentary.
Thank you.
But we are real, and we are here, and it'll get bigger a little bit, and then there's going to be a treasure hunt of some sort.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, okay, take care.
Thank you. There you go. First-hand experience from somebody who knows I'm not crazy, but I still stand by what I say. Now I'm going to make that not so fast, I got to do something about this camera. Not so fast lemming rush to the front. You can see by the wind blowing with my hair streaming that I'm running. Mad dash-like energy. In this direction. This direction. Look, you'll see people, I'll fast forward it. They'll be flying by. It'll be great. But I'm walking this way because some long-haired dude, longer than mine, said, and I quote, there's a group of people with video cameras that way. He made more of a general gesture. People waving. Yes, of course I am. I told you, this is great. You point the camera at you, people want to know what the hell you're thinking. That's the beauty of this particular experiment. And it's always an experiment. I gotta look at the back of this camera and see if it actually looks like a camera. I don't know. Waving. People, hello. Person who's waving at me. No, they're not waving at me. They're waving at the camera. They're gonna be famous someday in somebody else's fucking home movie. Alright, here we go. Making my way through the crowd with an intense anticipation, the fervor of my need to experience the experience, the overwhelming drive to push myself forward and meet up with these people. I know I said anticipation twice. The word is anticipation because everybody wants to know. But they just didn't want to take the chance themselves.